Welcome to Lothar's Guitar School, and today we analyze and improvise over Falling Grace by Steve Swallow. So let's go! And now for the analysis. It's not written in any specific key, and it's hard to decipher in any given moment which key it is in. So now let's look at it in detail. So the form of this song is unusual. We have a 14-bar A section and an 8-bar B section. And now let's look at it in detail. The beginning looks like it is in the key of E flat. The A flat major 7 could be the 4 of the E flat and calls for a Lydian. And that works fine because you have the D in the melody, so play Lydian over it. Then comes the D7 over F sharp, which would be the 5/7 of 3 and would call for an altered scale, but it sounds actually much nicer if you use the A in the D7 chord, and it says not D7 altered, it says D7, so it should have a perfect fifth in it. And then calls for a Dorian in this case. So it's not really in the key of E flat, it's on its own. G minor 7 with a 9 in it, Dorian. Then we have a straight 2-5-1. Dorian, Mixolydian, Ionian, but with the G in the bass, and it doesn't stay here, so you don't have the feeling you are on the tonic. It immediately moves to the D7 over F sharp, and here we move into the next key actually, which seems to be in the key of F major. So we have a 2-5-1 here, and that's the 5/7 of 2 in the key of F major. So we have a Dorian and we have a Mixolydian scale here, and it's very good just to play chord tones over this, not to confuse the key that we are in. Then we move up with the bass a half step. A lot of the motions in the song are based on bass motion. So very typical, these two are not really related, except that the upper tones are the same and only the bass note changes. And then we have a strict 2-5-1 in the key of E minor. 2 minor 7 flat 5, 5/7. We could put the flat 9 in it, and the E minor 7. And that functions also as the 6 minor 7 in the key of G. We're in the key of G, and here's a strict A minor 7, D7, G major 7. We could play Dorian, Mixolydian, Ionian, and actually here, very often to spice it up, play an altered scale. Now let's look at the last 10 bars. It starts with a C minor 7, which is not really related to the key of G, and it could be seen as the 2 minor 7, the key of B flat, and moving there just by a passing chord, by a 2 sharp diminished chord, and moving to the 1, and the E flat major 7 would be Lydian, so that works fine. And then we have, again, the similar motion as we had before with the F major 7, up a half step, and this going to the from the 4 to the sharp 4, minor 7 flat 5, is very often used in a traditional jazz function. And then we move them the A7 to the D minor 7, which would be the 3 in the key of B flat. So it's a strict Locrian harmonic minor 5 derived from the D minor 7. And then we have a substitute dominant. We have a half step, so that's the sub 5 of 2 here of the C minor 7, calling for an altered scale. And here again, Dorian, Mixolydian to Ionian. That's the key. And moving to Lydian and immediately circling back to the A flat major 7 in the beginning. So we have a lot of bass motion and circling through the keys. So that's the analysis for improvisation on Fallen Grace by Steve Swallow. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you soon here at Lothar's Guitar School, and don't forget to subscribe.